As you may know, we have a pretty nice movie and television production business that goes on in New Mexico. And when you have that kind of activity in a place like ours, in a community like ours, you have services that work for that industry. And one of them is a provider of props for all the various shows that are in production. So we thought we'd introduce you to the Prop House lady. And here she is, May Cornish, who's director of the Prop House.
That's right. I'm the director of the Prop House.
Nice to have you on.
Thank you. Nice to be here. We have an amazing place that we call the Prop House, but really it's more than that, because we also have set deck and wardrobe and furniture and a variety of other things.
And what's amazing is this isn't only open to movies, but this is open to anybody just to lease.
That's correct. In fact, we have party planners that have come. There's our group of kids at the from C&M. They came and helped us a couple of weeks ago. And they're just amazing kids, and they have so much fun when they come to pick something up for their own productions that makes it pop for them.
What kind of stuff do you have? You have furniture, you have lamps, you have everything.
Yes, there's so many things that you just almost have to come and look. We have, one thing that I need to mention is that everything we have is one of a kind. We have very few duplicates of anything, maybe glassware. But everything else is one of a kind. And there's some Western furniture right there that they're showing that we have. We have a huge supply of Western furniture and set deck, and it's so much fun to put a Western together. There's some of our Indian wardrobe there. We also have old war uniforms. There's a
caskets.
Last year we had some kids come and get flats, which are walls that are already pre-built that might have a window or a door in it, or might have brick on it, or a basement wall looking. And you can kind of pop a room together in not too long of time with those. And they came and got flats and lighting and caskets and headstones, and they put together these huge Halloween haunted houses. There was one here and one in Santa Fe. And they charged quite a bit of money, and they bought tickets online, and it was a pretty big thing, and they just got it all from the Prop House.
So what you're saying then is I don't have to have a movie to do this. If I need some stuff for a party or any event, I can come to you.
We did a huge 16th birthday for our granddaughter, and we filled a huge room with just lighting and light up trees and all kinds of things. That was so much fun.
Oh, wow.
So if you're having just a specific type of party and you want to come and see what we have, it's available to anyone.
Now, I'm curious, do you have a history of theater or television? How did you get into this?
It's kind of in the blood. My parents were puppeteers.
Oh, okay.
And when I was young, they did marionettes, and they did like Alabama and the 40 Thieves, and they did Pinocchio. My dad made a marionette that you pull a string and the nose comes out.
Yeah.
And Walt Disney had seen his work and asked him to go into business with him before he was Walt Disney.
Oh, wow.
But my grandmother was from the old country, and she said, no son of mine's leaving Ohio, so he didn't do it.
Oh, my gosh.
He ended up working in Little Theater, though, as a prop master, so he still continued with his dream. And then I'm an artist, and I also organized and promoted craft shows for 10 years in Durango. And Rick was really raised getting up and setting up and tearing down every weekend in holiday time. So when he comes to the Prop House and works over there, it's just second nature to him.
Yeah, that is so cool.
I have that in my family. On my mother's side, she had, anyway, there's a relation. He was the prop master for the Dick Van Dyke Show.
Oh, how fun is that?
And for Desilu Studios.
Oh, really?
And did props for that studio for many, many years. And I got to go see many Dick Van Dyke episodes actually filmed in those days.
Oh, that's amazing.
As a kid.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and he was in charge of all that. But it's more complicated and more intricate than people realize. Directors and people that organize these productions really want great stuff that makes sense for their production.
Yes, they do, and they'll send their buyers and their set people to come, and they'll take hours tagging items and when they come and get it. They back up semis to the
Yeah.
dock, and they're taking a lot of
I'll
stuff.
bet they are.
And a lot of the studios. We have some old movies like, I knew I was going to forget this.
We just have about 30 seconds left, May. Where
Oh, okay.
are you guys?
So we're at the corner of, southwest corner of 6th Street and Haynes. If you're going west on the freeway, you get off at 6th, or 3 blocks south of there.